We will start in that DIY project creative space, and we'll take it to the garden. Enter the plaza, because everyone loves a good garden water feature, right? And when you're able to bring one home, we conjure up this idea or the ambiance of like a really fancy restaurant, maybe a bougie country club, but you can have it right out your patio door, which makes it all the more fun and fancy feeling. Well, today we'll give you the sound of a babbling brook for as little as 13 bucks. That's a truth statement. That's not a joke. A new garden gadget actually caught our eye with the promise to make a porch planter pot into a bubbling water feature, no plumbing or electricity required. It needed a real life test. So our friend, fabulous influencer, color creator extraordinaire who happens to be in all black today, I can't figure it out, Aubry Bennion took on the challenge. It's great to see you.
Great to see you. Keeping us all on our toes today in black.
I know, just mixing it up.
Yeah, but wearing beads from our last segment, so it felt right.
Yeah, I still see you.
Okay.
I still see you.
Thank you.
Through this beautiful outfit and this beautiful project. Now give us your credentials.
Okay, so I happen to think I have the sweetest porch in Bountiful. You know, I do. So my porch plants, it feels like my obligation to have a really sweet porch. So every summer, every spring, I kind of bring all the pots out, and it's always up for a new challenge. How am I gonna make it different? And so maybe my credentials are I have just poured a lot of blood, sweat, and tears and dollar bills into my front porch.
You love plants.
I do.
You love color. You're not a plumber. You're not an electrician, but yet you were able to create this cool water installation. Show us what you've done.
Okay, so we have a large, broad pot and a taller, skinnier one inside. Solar powered, you guys. So the idea is you can build up this pot with some rocks on the, on the inside of here. So you can build it as high as you need it to go.
Okay.
But you're gonna plant your plants all around, do rocks, some sort of decorative pebble stone inside here.
It's tiered.
And we're starting to lose this because it's kicking out water. It's been running for a little
What
while.
is that gadget?
So this is an Amazon find. It's a solar powered water feature.
Oh my goodness.
Let's pop it. Can we pop it in here?
Yeah,
there's
we're gonna
fresh
move
water
it over.
here.
We're running out of H2O.
So you can hear it. Can you feel it? Like it's running.
Humming.
That's sun. It's powered by the sun.
Okay, thank you, sun.
And it has all these variety of tips. So you can choose a different style.
A different effect.
So here, you kind of have a shower. And then on this one, we have, I'll pop it in here, and it takes a minute to kind of think about its job.
And it just keeps
But this
going.
one is it will just pop out a spring.
Yeah.
Come on.
And the water's not circulating or cycling, you're just spitting it out.
Yeah, and the thing is, oh, what a bummer.
We're getting low on the water.
I know,
there.
we are getting low.
We were having so much fun before the show watching it play.
I'm sorry, we're going to trade them out.
You're good.
So, one of the tricks is that you do lose your water. This has been kind of an example of this. We popped this in, when you came 5 minutes ago?
10 minutes ago, yeah.
And so it is sprinkling water into the flowers below, which you think like, oh, that's such a good idea.
Right, extra watering.
It can get a little soggy.
Okay.
And so you have to watch it. You have to watch it. And I have tried I think there's 5 or 6 different tips. You just have to make sure that the size of your pot is broad enough
to catch it.
To catch it. And that did prove to be a little bit difficult. Cost effective, size-wise.
Right.
No plug at the bottom of this, right? It can't be a draining pot. It has to be tall.
So fair to say you can't just let it go. You have to babysit it, pull it out. This is for like an event or a dinner or something when people are gathering.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Where did you find this?
This is Amazon.
Amazon.
And it really is $13. It is $13.
Bucks. And what was the installation like or the setup like?
Oh, all you do, I'll show you on this one because it's easier to pull apart. So it has, this is the base.
Okay.
It's still humming. It has this tip, and those work with all of these kind of flat heads.
Yes.
And then you have these skinnier ones that you just choose your streams.
Right.
It's kind of a funnel that helps it spread.
Feels like we're back in kindergarten choosing our Play-Doh template.
Yeah,
we're gonna
exactly.
Squash,
Exactly. So you choose what type of spray you want, and it goes wild.
Okay, now you gave us an overview. Let's go into more detail on the construction of the pots, because did you plant in advance or did you plant once this middle guy was in place?
I placed some stones at the bottom to help with so it doesn't just soak, right? You don't want your plants to get soggy. So I planted some gravel, some pea gravel at the bottom to help elevate it away from what might get soaky.
Got it.
And then I filled it in with dirt, planted the plants, kind of tested this as it was halfway up. I kind of did, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yes.
Until it was all full.
Look at that. The colors all around, and then there's stones inside. Is that an aesthetic feature, or is that?
Yes, and here's a little bit of a tip. I had some pea gravel, and I thought, oh, I'll just use the pea gravel that I have in my yard.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's dirty, right? It's dirty. So to have a really clean fountain shooting clean water,
Yes.
you have to rinse your rocks, which feels so extra.
You have to clean.
You have
Give
to
them a
clean.
good bath.
So I did. I gave them a bath.
Yeah.
And then these ones I did find at Lowe's, and these were the
They're pretty.
the brightest, most contrasting. Yeah, I think pretty. So you. And I guess maybe you don't even have to have the rocks, but if you're
It's
just
a nice
looking
touch.
into, kind of
An empty
a deep,
abyss.
Yep, of black.
Yeah.
You maybe want something.
Now you got creating, and you said your mom poked in with an alternate idea that might even be better.
Yeah, in true Rebecca Bennion style, bigger is better. And she saw the idea and she was like, forget everything I've asked for Mother's Day. I want this, but I want it big. And so she ordered a copper fire pit.
Oh my gosh.
And it's big. It's this big.
Yeah.
And so we found a similar, a taller, wide pot that fits inside that the water can spout from.
Yes.
And I mean, a fire pit, like it has its kind of ornamental iron legs, and it sits there just right in her front walkway. So for all of her friends and family who greet her,
Yes. Look how
there's a water feature for her.
cute.
So it's just more is more and bigger is better, and that's how we do it.
Do we know how long these will run once they're charged?
It says like 120,000 hours. Like
Oh, wow.
it's solar powered, so
The sun
for
keeps
long
charging.
haul. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But I will say it's very temperamental. Like the first sight of a cloud that passes over and it shuts off. So
Okay.
you just have to know, like, you're getting what you get off of
what
free
you
power.
have.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
I love the idea. I'm smitten with it. And for these smaller pots, I mean, I love the idea of go big or go home. The big copper was beautiful. But for these smaller touches in the backyard as people are gathering, I think that's such a fun toy to play with. So thank you for introducing us.
You're welcome.
Where can we follow along your adventures online?
On my Instagram, it's Aubry Eliz.
Should be following her. If you aren't, we'll link you over from our website. Thank you so much. Happy
You're
summer.
welcome.
Can't wait to
Thanks.
see your porch.
Thanks.
I'm going to swing by and give you 3 honks. That means
Okay,
I love
I'll
you.
take it.
In our house. All right.